Hello, hello. Hello, hello. It's such a pretty house. It's such a it's such a pretty garden. What's up, Samuel? What's up, brother? I appreciate how you guys doing. Yeah, bonjour, bonjour. 92 Autobus, Danny, Andre, R. Justin, John Rice made the live stream. All right, so let's take a look at this. Now, guys, I was going to charge one of these batteries, all right? And they're charged. All right, so this, you're going to see me open this for the first time. Now, I did open it, but it was only the batteries. So I didn't take it out or anything. But the tape was kind of on here a little weird. So I don't know if, I don't think, it's brand new. I just find it weird that I only looked at one battery and one battery was charged. All right, but this is open. But all right, so with this kit real quick, guys, this is the new XTREME. You're going to start seeing this in your local Lowe's within the next probably couple days, if not a week or so. I just happened to be lucky. They had one at my local Lowe's. Now, I get a lot of questions about, I can't find it at Home Depot, the Home Depot this. This is going to be a Lowe's exclusive. Now, for how long? Obviously, Home Depot will sell this. Obviously, Acme Tools will sell this. Obviously, CPO will sell this. I don't know when. I don't know how long. They probably signed some type of contract deal with Lowe's. Exclusive, probably for the first 30 days or something. I don't know when it starts. It might start July 1st till August 1st, and then you'll see it Home Depot. Might be 90 days. I don't know. But, guys, the one thing I want you to understand with this kit, guys, now this is strictly talking DeWalt here. The brushed impact driver kit is $129. All right, so another $10. Now, they did lower the price to $109 in my local depot, but online I still saw $129. So I think they're still going to offer the brushed, but I think you're going to start seeing that brushed model go for probably $99. I was very surprised that this kit was only $139. Now, obviously, it's at Lowe's. You have a credit card. They're going to give you 5% off of that. So you're looking at, just bought a house with an acre land and a lawn tractor. Which one? Hit me up, Anthony, on Instagram privately. I'll help you out, bud. But $139, pretty cheap, guys, for a brushless impact driver. Now obviously the price has come down a little bit on the Milwaukee, but that was $229 for the combo. Now you did get the hammer drill with that. But I don't think at any time, and I still don't think right now, you can get, the Milwaukee fuel for $139 with a kit. Now, you have to be fair. We always are fair here. I believe that if you do buy the fuel impact driver kit, you're going to get a 4 amp hour battery and a 2. All right. I don't know for sure. You might get 2 2s, to be honest with you. I don't know. But the only reason I'm saying that is because I've never seen it for $139. And you guys got to remember, you're going to be able to use your 10% at Acme Tools whenever, probably the next one's going to be Labor Day, right? Maybe it might be a little bit more than that. But you know, they're going to have this discounted at some point. So 139 as a starting point, you know, they're only going to go down from here. You get two 2 amp hour batteries, you know, the things with the Makita, their entry level kind of kits, you get a 1.5. All right. So you do get a little bit of a, I don't even think they even make a 1.5 anymore. I think at one point they did, but again, DeWalt with this XTREME, I think they're really kind of, now I don't know how big it's going to get. You got to remember, there's only going to be what, 5, 6 tools, 7 tools to start, probably closer to 6. They're probably going to see how it goes, right? But real quick, 1.75 pounds. I know you guys want to see this get ripped open here. 1,450 inch-pounds. All right, so it does beat our Milwaukee here. All right, this has 1,400 inch-pounds, and I can tell you one thing. I like that selector on the DeWalt a whole lot better than this one, because I still have issues with this selector. But all right, so let's see what we get here for our 130 price tag. And I believe you're also going to be able to get these bare tool. All right, so very compact bag here. I mean, the thing just slid right out of the box. You know, DeWalt's bags, you know, I like that it's actually a bag though, and not like those, like the rigid bags that are like those squares. You know what I'm talking about? And sometimes with these Milwaukee kits, you kind of get that little like pouch bag that zips all the way around. You know, if you like them, you like them. But, you know, nothing special, obviously, about this bag here. All right. But it's, I would have liked to see them maybe put, you know, kind of like what Rigid did with the Octane. Now, this is a whole new line for DeWalt. You know, how much would it cost to get XTREME on this bag? You know, kind of just to make you feel like, you know, you're part of something. You're part of the XTREME. You know, you're part of the whole XTREME, like, thing, you know. All right, so you do get the DCB112 with this, so, which is kind of weird. There's a lot of kits where you get the DCB107 with 18 volt, you know, kits. So they're giving you with these XTREME the DCB112, which is not a, you know, obviously not their rapid charger, but with these base chargers, the 112 is definitely not their bottom of the barrel charger. All right, so here she is. Let's just kind of, we'll put everything out here. Blows. Yeah, people have really took, you know, it's kind of cool that everybody kind of shared their experiences with that. Well, all right. So, like I said, here's the bag. Nothing special. This is actually the same bag you kind of get with a lot of their stuff, believe it or not. I must have 3 or 4 of these bags here. So they didn't really do anything special. Like I said, DeWalt, just right, you know, put some XTREME, separate it. You know, Milwaukee's kind of got fuel on their bags now, and Rigid has like the Octane. Come on, you can do it. Do it for Johnny. All right, so you got your charger. Remember, this is a dual charger. Do your 12 volt. Here is the DeWalt 12 volt XTREME DCF801 impact driver. We're going to open her up in a second. I want to talk about the batteries, guys. All right, so you get 2 of these, and I want to see if both of them were charged. No, see, somebody definitely either probably tried this out, because this one is what I expect. So, yeah, somebody probably, maybe, hey, I want to try this, see what it's like. So they charge this battery, unless one battery comes charged. Actually, this other light kind of lit up more, it seemed, last night there. But whatever, we're good for what we got to do. So, not a big deal. But all right, so anyway, you know, these 12-volt batteries, guys, like I said, they're like toys. Now, there's no 12-volt battery that I've seen that is smaller than the Makita. These are the first time, believe it or not, I never got into, you know, those brushed DeWalt 12-volt tools. I don't know if this is kind of like a new... Oh, thank you, Joseph. Hey, what's up, Raider Nation? I don't know if this is for people who might be in DeWalt's 12-volt platform. I don't know why you would be, but no, if you are, you have some of those older brush tools. I don't know if this is kind of like a new indicator and a new design for their, you know, fuel gauge, but it's a pretty nice little, you know, they have like it's a pretty nice design here. And again, these are like toys, these 12-volt batteries. Now, I do believe, well, we know there's a 3 amp hour battery also in their 12-volt, right? I think they're going to start expanding these batteries, especially with some of the tools that they have coming out. What's up, Neri? Carol, what's up? So just to give you a little look as a size comparison, now the Makita are definitely smaller than the DeWalt still, and it's probably hard to tell from this angle. Here's the 4. All right, maybe you can kind of, it's hard to tell probably from this video here, especially that it's live, but trust me, Makita a little bit smaller. All right, I mean, by a fraction of a Swedish. Yeah. All right, so yeah, that's about right about there. But I did bring a Skill 2 amp hour battery, and obviously it's like night and day. So DeWalt did a great job with these guys, and you know, you got to remember, everyone copied DeWalt with these 12-volt slide-on packs, right? Everyone was doing torpedo, right? Bosch has been out a long time with their 12-volt category. I want to say they might even have been the first to come out with a 12-volt platform. I could be wrong about that. It's just that's what I'm thinking in my head. But, and then believe it or not, Makita came out. But remember, Makita had the torpedo packs, all right? And then they finally switched to these slide-on packs here. But, you know, for a while, it was just DeWalt with these, you know, slide-on packs. You know, like I said, Bosch had the torpedo, Milwaukee was torpedo, Makita was torpedo. And now it's almost like the slide-on pack is the cool thing to be. But I do think these batteries are different than the first generation. I really have no way of knowing because I never owned any of their 12-volt stuff. There was really no reason with, obviously, the Milwaukee stuff out there. And they were just brush tools, and, you know, they were old. And, that, you know, they're not really that cheap either. That's why I'm so surprised that this XTREME series is so cheap, just by, you know, the history of their brush stuff. You know, kind of expensive there. But anyway, so here are the batteries. You get two 2 amp hour batteries. You know, they're tiny little batteries, man. 24 watt hours a piece. All right. Like I said, little bit. I mean, it's close. It really is. You're not going to see, if you want to know. And if you're in Makita's platform, they're pretty much the same damn size. All right, a little bit bigger maybe, but I like their. Now you got to remember they have it too, and Makita has four gauge, a 4 light gauge. Okay, some people get mad at DeWalt for that 3-point gauge there, but whatever. All right, so we went over that. What's the battery that works? Should be this one. Oh yeah, and if you want to compare it to a 2 amp hour, you know, Milwaukee, you know, same size, right? And, you know, torpedo batteries they have their advantages, don't get me wrong. And, you know, they are smaller, you know. Now, if we were to weigh these, you you know, they'd probably be about the same. The issue with the torpedo batteries is where they have to go into the tool to actually make it work, and that's in the handle. So like I said, you know, this is you know, I've never been that impressed, guys, with this impact. I had a bad issue with it from the start. You know, there's no 12 volt that's more powerful than this impact driver, and a lot of people love it, people like it and all, but it's, you know, it's just not that comfortable for me. But it's not bad. I don't want people, you know, it's good. It's, hey, if you want power, you know. Now Makita also has a brushless impact driver, not as powerful as this, but you know, people seem to like it. I'm not a big fan of the selector, you guys know that. I actually use the Gen 1 version of this. That's what's in my trailer. All right, so we'll talk about that some more. Let's get her out of the bag. All right, so here is the new DCF801. All right. Yeah, 94. All right, so as you can see, she's a very compact. Now let me get this in here so we can kind of give you something to compare her to. All right, so really just about the same size. All right, Milwaukee seems to be a little bit longer. I mean, maybe this would be, yeah, so a little bit longer. Let me fix the camera here. And I probably can't do this with one hand here. I'm gonna, yeah, because I can't get that to sit down, because it's kind of on a, all right, now it's not that big of a difference. Here, I can do it like that. All right, so I mean, again, Swedish punk hair. It's by maybe a couple Swedish punk hairs there, but it's definitely more compact. All right, and which some people, you know, the one thing you notice is really how skinny this 12 volt is too. It's really slim, and again, the grip, love it, absolutely love it. So comfortable, so slim. All right, but you got that 3 LED. Looks like we got, wow, this might be a 15-second delay. Wow. Yeah, I think it is, because I think, yeah. Oh, is it a 20-second delay? Man, will you go out? It's a little crazy. All right, you want me to, let's count. 1, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So 20, I'm going to count a little fast. So it's probably on a second delay. All right. You know, it's compact, guys. What can I say? Now, like I said, you got to remember, though, and you hear me talk about it a lot, the actual M18 fuel, Gen 3, is actually smaller than their 12 volt. All right. So, you know, it's not really that, you know, I think what Milwaukee did with this, guys, is they really wanted to pack a lot of power in it. They really weren't concerned with size too much. You know, because you got to remember, for an impact driver, now this has been out, what, over a year now, easy, probably close to 18 months. So obviously DeWalt is behind, and I'm sure Milwaukee's working on a Gen 3 as we speak. But, you know, 1,400 inch-pounds for a 12-volt tool is a lot, all right? And it was even more a year and a half ago when this came out. Now, obviously, this beats it, but it's newer. And you're always going to, whoever is new to the party is usually going to have the higher specs, right? But, you know, it is a little bit more compact now. Obviously, in the height department, with both, they both have 2 amp hour batteries on. Obviously, height wise, you know, the DeWalt is a little bit bigger, right? And you know, the Milwaukee are on that little, they got that little angle to them, right? That little up angle that they started doing when like Ingersoll Rand, you know. But what can I say, guys? You know, I don't want to compare it too much to the Milwaukee. You got 3 speeds on this sucker. All right. That's your high mode. All right, your high. RPM wise, like I said, it goes up to 2,800 RPMs max. Well, I put it on Instagram. I don't know if I told you, but we got a 3-year warranty, 1 year free service, 90-day money back guarantee. 1,450 inch-pounds, like I said. Speed 1, 0 to 950 RPM. Speed 2, 0 to 1950. And top speed is 1850. So, 2850, excuse me. So 2,850 RPM on high. All right, so let's start on low. And I think what they're doing with this, you know, I think they're using this as kind of like that auto mode. Now, again, I forgot to read they don't tell you anything on here, but what they're calling it is precision drive. All right, so this right here is your precision drive. All right, so it's basically like, you know, Milwaukee's, you know, their feature, the auto. You know, Rigid has it now. Makita has their version of the, you know, the cam out, not to strip the fastener, not to over torque, not to, you know, so it'll kind of go in slowly and not strip your fastener there. Then you got your low. Okay, so I'll let you hear this. All right, and like I said, it's only 950 RPM. All right, then you got your low. They don't give any torque numbers on anything but its max. All right, so best I can give you is the RPM here, and boy, is that a bright light. And I really like the LE. You know, some people don't like the tri-mode lights, right? We know, you know, the only Bosch tool that really has it was the Gen 1 Freak, right? But, you know, we know about Rigid's impact drivers. They kind of have those 3 lights, which are super bright, right? And, you know, DeWalt also has it. But, you know, you're either a fan of it or you aren't, you know. You know, issue with it, you could have some shadow. It's almost like too bright, some of them. I know with the Rigid, it seemed, I think with the, what was it, the one tool there? I think the Gen 1 impact driver. I mean, so bright. But, you know, if you like the tri-mode, you'll like this. But a lot of them have started to actually put the light down here again, like the old school days. But on the impact drivers, kind of different. You usually see it up here by the trigger, or you see it up by the collet. But as you can see, you got 3 LEDs. Look at those suckers. Beautiful, baby. All right, let's put her on high. And then I'll tell you my opinions. All right, and that's high. So that's your 2850 RPM, your 1450 torque. All right. Now, real quick, I like this selector. All right, I really like it. Now, obviously, I just took it out of the box, so I'm not going to know anything too crazy about it yet. But, you know, looking at this one too, you can't really. Now, this has, remember, the Milwaukee has 4 settings. The DeWalt has 3. All right, so you got definitely have a little advantage with the Milwaukee on the speed-wise. And what's cool, guys, too, because you always hear me talk about it, you got a nice rubber boot by the collet here. All right. Now, is it really, you know? Yeah, exactly. Yep. Yeah, Milwaukee has one too, and I'm glad that they're really starting to do that again. You know, the Bosches used to always have that rubber boot kind of by the collet. Then we stopped seeing it, right? And it seems like they're coming back with it. So you got some nice overmolds. Like you know, it looks basically like a little miniature DeWalt. You know, they didn't go, you know, we know about the new Atomic and the 887 and brushless motor little thing in the back. That's their little logo for the back. You know, you got your two side. Oh, thank you, Chuck. Appreciate that, brother. You know, you got your two overmolds on the side to kind of protect your gearbox here. And this is probably a first for DeWalt. I've never seen a impact with the selector up top here. So probably the new, you know, 887, right? The 888 when it ever comes out. Don't be surprised if they have the selector maybe up here. All right. I don't see an issue with it down here. Totally up to you. But I do like the selector on this DeWalt better than the Milwaukee. And, you know, the Milwaukee is just weird. I don't know, like, what's with this kind of, like, cross. You know, it's kind of like the cross of Calvary here. But, you know, if you got big fingers trying to kind of, you know, I don't know. I just, and if you can see in there, yeah, usually on speed 1 I have issues. You know, it is what it is. What was the other thing I wanted to kind of compare it? Now, like I said, price-wise, I think you're going to get the DeWalt cheaper, even though this is a 2-year-old Impact. Now, obviously, you can get this with the hammer drill for 125 bucks. All right, so that's even cheaper than this kit alone if you return your ratchet. Now, I think that deal might have just ended. Not sure. But, yeah, so you got your, yeah, oh, definitely, yep, you got your belt clip. So you put your belt clip, and again, guys, the grip is awesome. I've always been a fan of the DeWalt's kind of grips. They've always been, you know, nice and slim, but on this, super slim, super comfortable. You know, what can I say? And they even got a little rubber overmold on the bottom here. See that, guys? It's like a little nub. All right, so kind of if you kind of get into something, you know, where you're trying to squeeze her in there. Yeah, I like it, guys. I think a lot of people really, you know, it took them a long enough time to actually do something, but I think they hit a home run with this Impact. You know, design-wise, obviously. You know, you got the 3-mode tri-lights, right? You got a nice slim grip. The batteries are pretty awesome, I have to say. Like I said, I've never seen them before. And, you know, you got your high and your low. Now, would I like to have 4 speeds? Yeah. Because I think going, you know, I mean, I don't know. With a 12 volt, it's, I'm kind of thinking about it. You know, like I said, the Milwaukee has a 4 setting selector. With a 12 volt, you don't need it as much as an 18 volt because you're not really going as crazy. You know, you're kind of maxing out at 1450, so it ain't like you're going to really over torque anything with this Impact. So if you want to go a little bit slower, right, you do got the low, and that's going to bring you down to, you know, 1850, right? 1950. So, yeah, kind of unnecessary actually, but obviously with an 18 volt, especially with the M18 fuel there, the Gen 3, where you got 2,000 inch-pounds, it's good to have the 3 settings with that auto mode there. But right, and we're gonna have a lot of videos with this. Hopefully in the next couple days we'll have some fun. Well, maybe we'll do some face-offs, right? We got a lot of face-offs. You guys love the face-offs. You want face-offs? Tomorrow we'll do face-offs. You want it? You got it. Oh, Nick, I need a nut driver. I need a nut driver. And I need my thing, too.
Already? Bow. Oh, bow. And that's what he did. Struck out. buddy. Ain't that all? One nut in Milwaukee, Nick.
I know. Back-to-back home runs. Wow. Dad.
You have a game one?
Dad.
Yeah.
He hit the ball 766.
Right, 700.
And that at bat. What struck out.
All right, guys. Sorry about that. I had to get a well, not driver. Well, one other thing I want to check real quick, just for well, I know it's true because it's a DeWalt, so it has the single hand insertion. Okay, that's always a nice little plus, and you'll see it. Right. Now I think our Milwaukee just started doing that too, right? Yeah. So you got them both there with that right there. All right, so you know, obviously, not too much I can do. Plus, they're still doing the fireworks. But we'll try in some different mode. Let's try it. And I got I think a 1.5 inch deck screw here. So let's try her in. Can you guys? Wow, that thing is bright. Look at that. That's very nice. Let's try it in the precision mode. All right. Now either the battery's dead. Yeah, the batteries were really dead. It was showing 2. Man. You know what? Let me put this one on the charger here. All right, so let's give that one a second. But I think this one will still work. We just probably can't do it on, or maybe it can't do it on precision mode. Remember, you're only doing 950 RPM. All right, let's try her on speed. What I don't like about it is you have to press the trigger to start using their selector. All right, I'm going to show you what I mean here. All right, we're going to let the light go out. All right, I'm not going to hit anything. All right, man, this is a nice, you can use this as a flashlight too. And that's what's cool about it. You know, you're in a dark area, you know. All right, so as you can see, it's showing. Now look, see? I'm pressing the button, nothing will change on it, okay? So you got to hit that trigger to change it, all right? Not a big deal. All right, let's try her in low. All right, so yeah, again, this is a, you know, 2, I think it's a 1 3/4. Or it could be a 2. Actually, it might be a 2. Probably a 2. What am I saying? That's on its low setting. Was able to do it, you know, no problem. So you're probably not going to be able to do a 2-inch deck screw. Okay. Let's try it on high mode. All right, on high. Yeah, let's go crazy. Hope you guys, man, this is bright, man. It's like, ready? Ooh, that's nice. That's very nice. All right, guys. You know, real smooth. Hope you guys can see. Now, a lot of these 12-volt tools, guys, they don't really give, you know, if you notice with the 12-volt stuff, they don't usually give IPM for some reason. I don't think I ever got, yeah, with the Milwaukee, I'm sure you can find it somewhere. But with the 12 volts, they're usually, yeah, you don't see too much with the IPM. Now, obviously, they didn't tell us. Oh, this has 3600. All right, so 3600. This actually has more IPM than the Atomic, the 886, the 884. But this has more, and obviously the brushless impact, 820 volt. All right, so right now, besides the 887, which I believe is the 887 3800 or 3600? It don't matter, but this is basically your second best IPM impact driver that DeWalt offers. All right, 3600 IPM. I really forget what the Milwaukee 12 volt is, guys, but I'll find out. I think it's, what is it, 4,000? I think it's 4,000, right? I don't know. I could be wrong. I think it's 4,000 for the Milwaukee, right? Anybody know? I'm thinking it's 4,000. So this is 3,600. All right. Again, guys, real smooth, and just comfortable, man. I love the feel of this so much more than a Milwaukee, guys. But if you like the Milwaukee, go with the Milwaukee. It's not, you know, life or death. But for me, yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. And again, on low mode, you're able to do this also. You know, 2-inch deck screw. Using a Torx bit here. All right, now this battery might be dying here, but we got her on low. Or maybe I don't. No, I got her on the precision there. Sorry. All right, and this, I'm using a Ryobi bit, by the way. Yeah, I like her, man. I like her. What can I say? So there's advantages to this, and there's advantages to the Milwaukee. All right. Price. This is cheaper. You know, this has a little bit more torque. The Milwaukee has a little bit more IPM. You know, if you like the slide packs, you're gonna like this. Much cheaper than the Makita 12 volt. I think in the kit. Now the Makita also have come down a little bit. They're brushless 12 volt. Again, another real nice tool. But I like the selector a little bit better on this, and I don't know. I like this. I really like the tri mode here. 20-second delay. So you know, if you're kind of gotta, you know, all you gotta do is hit the trigger. Maybe you can, if you're using, you know, this and another tool, maybe like a drill, you can kind of leave this as the flashlight. You know, just hit the trigger. Now you got your drill, and you kind of, maybe if it's dark, you can kind of, you know, definitely a lot brighter than the Milwaukee here. But you know, you're gonna like what you're gonna like, guys. You know, if you're in Milwaukee's platform, you're not gonna buy this, and if you're in Milwaukee's platform, you're not gonna buy this. But for you DeWalt people, you're gonna love it. Let's try it. And I'm using a Ryobi bit, and I'm using a Ryobi. No, this is a I don't think this is a Ryobi. I think this is that Tac Life. Oh, again, this battery is not in the best of shape here. It's still showing a bar here. And it's getting dark, so good thing we got that light. Let's try putting in this. Yeah, this is definitely a 2-inch. Because I think this is a 2.5-inch. So this was a 2-inch. Because this was a 2.5. And this is a 5/16. All right, so I'm using a 3/8 nut driver. All right, so it's not a 1/4 inch. It's a it's a 3/8. All right, pretty much the max you want to do. Really, with any 12 volt. And to be honest with you, yeah, you don't really want to. You want to stick at the 1/4. Really, with 12 volt. Maybe with this one and the Milwaukee, you can use these small 3/8. Lag bolts, but you don't want to be. You're not going to go to a 1/2 inch. All right. And actually, this is a 5/16. Is that what I said? Yeah. So you can go to a 3/8, but you're not going to use a 1/2 inch. Obviously, is what I'm trying to say. So 5/16 about what you're gonna your max. It's kind of be your max, unless you're going to use the 3/8 again, smaller lag bolts. All right. So let's see. We got her on high here. Let's stick her in here. Oh, that's some fast IPM. 3600. Ready? All right, and we got, what do we got here? I think that's a busted one. Yeah, that one cracked. All right, so yeah. All right, let me see. This one I think cracked. I'm getting eaten up. Yeah, that's no good. I'm getting eaten up by mosquitoes here. But yeah, guys, 2.5 inch. Did I say this was? I might have said that 3/8 in the beginning. It's a 5/16. All right, so I am using a 3/8 lug nut, not lug nut. Oh my lord, 5/16 lag bolt with a 3/8 nut driver. Now let's try her again. Let's try her in low mode here. Okay, what do you say? All right, you gotta hit that trigger. Now this battery's probably really just about. All right, ready? This is in low mode, 1850 RPM. I don't know what the torque is. It'll do it. Maybe. All right, yeah, you're not going to use it now. I don't want to waste the battery. Put it back on high. Yeah, battery's shot. I'm gonna get the other one. Yeah, guys, I like it, man. It's a small little baby there. That is good. All right, we already did one, but I don't even know why I'm doing another one. But what the hell? All right, let's finish this one up. All right, let's do this one again, because actually it looks like I'm winning the battery. It seems like it's doing it much quicker with the fresh battery. Remember, these batteries are dead, guys. I really should have charged them. I don't know what happened, man. I checked. This thing had 3 bars last night. All right, let's try it again. Getting eaten alive. All right, ready? Yeah, a lot quicker with the fresh battery. A lot quicker with the fresh battery. So we'll have a face-off tomorrow with the Milwaukee guys. I think it's going to be pretty close. Guys, I'm expecting the Milwaukee to win. But, you know... All right, guys. I don't know. It'll be close, but, you know... Listen, if you want power, you're going to go with the Milwaukee. All I can say, if I had both of them, I would grab this one first. That's just me. All right, and that's just really from the grip. I've been playing with it for 15 minutes here, but grip-wise, and overall, the grip is the biggest thing, guys. Is what is you're comfortable with, right? These tools today, they're all gonna last, guys. You can't compete in this market, guys, if you make crappy stuff, crappy tools, right? And so yeah. Absolutely. Ruben uses the rigid 12 volt now. Well, they're crappy, but you never know. They might come out with some new brush. I think they're kind of dead. They really only had I think they only had a drill driver and an impact. They never kind of expanded it anything more than that. But for 139, guys, just released for 139. So you're going to be able to get this kit cheaper. Now, obviously, I think the dual kit, with the drill driver, I think that's going to be 179, I'm thinking. All right, so I would definitely go that route. I would spend the extra $40 to get the drill driver. Now, if it is 199, I know I did a video on all the prices. I'm thinking 179, if my memory serves me correctly. But, for you DeWalt fans who have always been a fan of their brush 12-volt tools, you're going to be very happy with these XTREME, or especially the impact. And I expect the drill driver to have that same, grip and feel to it. But, Steven, yeah, these are... Yep, they definitely are. These are made. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I like the selector, man. They did a great job with it, and I like what they did with the lights, guys. I think they did everything. They did a great job with this. This is what it should have came out probably 2 years ago, or at least a year ago. But I think it was worth the wait, man. I think it's a cool little impact, guys. For the guys that want something small and light. I mean, 1.75 pounds. We're going to weigh them tomorrow and all that stuff. But really just an unboxing and just doing a couple little things here. But I'm getting eaten alive, people. So I will catch you guys on the flip. Thank you all for coming in tonight. Again, it's dark, right? It's real dark, man. Oh, yeah. This is my Glock. Yeah, you got a problem? You see that light? So like I said, it's really dark. Now, if you have like your drill driver, you're in a dark area using it, it's dark, using your drill driver now, kind of use that as your direct light. And so it's a bright little light. Yeah, no doubt. Three LEDs in there. Yeah, what can I say, guys? I hope you guys check her out, man. I'll tell you one thing though, I did a lot with that lag bolt. Right, I probably did it 3 or 4 times, maybe 5 times. This thing's hot. This thing is pretty hot, but I would expect the Milwaukee to get just as hot. So I know people. Oh, it's gonna burn up. It's a DeWalt. Oh, it's gonna burn. It's gonna burn. No. All right, guys. I'll catch you guys. Everybody be good. Thank you, 94. Patreons, you're going to kill me, but I think we're going to have to do it tomorrow. I still got to do this Instagram giveaway. But tomorrow night, I swear, we will do it tomorrow. I mean, there's even a mosquito right on the DeWalt. I think I just got bit in my nad, my left nad. I got bit. I got to get out of here. Later, Autobahn. Thank you.